Alright, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast Trials, and in this video I am going to be covering the Scarred Routine Therapy, or Weekly Therapy. You know, they've renamed them, but it's still, this one at least has lasted for a week, and again, I'm recording this quite late. I've basically forgot this time. I kind of lost track of what day it was, and suddenly it's ending in 10 hours from now. But this is weekly therapy number 45, if you start from the very beginning of when they were running these. But I think it's like routine therapy number 5 or something, if you're just counting it since Nostophobia. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. Either way, it's called Scarred. Damage is permanent. Now this is I haven't actually looked into it too much yet, but I'm sure it's going to be using the new permanent damage variator. Obviously, we've got kill the Snitch, liquidate the Union, kill the politician, tease police officer, punish the Miscreants, get out the vote, traffic the product, destroy the evidence, and fumigate the factory. Boy, this is quite the list. These are some tough main trials, and we don't have a lot of time to do them, so we'll be hopefully locking in here. But let's check out the variator. So we have permanent damage. And basically how this works is if you take any damage, you'll see it's basically like toxic shock, how it works, because you don't actually have permanent damage unless you lose a full bar of health, which is interesting because like regen can still bring back the damage that the health that you didn't take all the way down to a full bar. And then there's also health pills around that can give you a bar of health back. And from my experience in escalation, those are like everywhere. So I don't see this being a big issue even for casual players, but especially for me. I mean, I'm going for A+. I don't want to be taking any damage, let alone, worrying about it being permanent or not. So I wouldn't be too worried about this, but it looks like we do have some other special variators coming along with it. Increased threat on here. And these are what I meant. So we do have explosive mines and bleeding. These are obviously variators that are not unique or anything, but they're not something you would normally see on psychosurgery. So these were thrown in on top of this weekly, which I think is pretty cool that they're adding more than just the weekly and having it a little bit different than standard psychosurgery. Although missing here now with unreliable doors and psychosurgery being the last two, there's no limited items. So we should have a pretty decent time of finding items to partially maybe even get rid of these explosive mines or whatever. But bleeding is pretty bad in permanent damage, I guess, because if you get hit at all, the bleeding will take down a full bar no matter what the damage you took was. So that's kind of makes sense for them to add on there. That's pretty cool. And then as far as the tasks, there are some unique tasks, I do believe here. We have, of course, complete 6, score A+ in 3. Then we have complete with at least 4 health bars. So finish with at least 4 health bars. So basically be at full HP. Consume 20 health pills. So let me see, we need 5. I probably won't complete that one because you have to use the pills, and I'm probably not going to be using 20 health pills, I wouldn't hope, during this. Fill your inventory with health pills is pretty easy, and then finish a trial of the routine therapy without dropping down to 1 health bar. Wow. I mean, these are quite easy, to be honest with you, as far as tasks are concerned. it would be nice if there was one that was like, don't lose any health bars during a trial instead of without dropping down to 1. That seems pretty generous, but whatever. I'm rocking the standard setup, Sun Noise, Smash, Incognito, because we need to get this done ASAP. And I'm going to jump into the first trial. Actually, Kill the Snitch is one that I do like to run blind on, so I'm going to be bringing that along with me here. And yeah, hopefully we don't have too much trouble with this. I apologize again that this is coming out late. I've been a little bit busy this week and also just partially not feeling the greatest in general. So wanted to get this out though still. And of course we will, I believe, have another weekly starting tomorrow. So I will be covering that. And of course, any news about any upcoming updates or anything, I will be covering as well with videos. And then, hopefully once the new update comes around or I start feeling better in general, we'll be getting back to other videos as well. But I'll see you guys when you arrive at Kill the Snitch. Okay, thankfully I realized before we arrived at the trial I didn't have the in-game audio on while we were in the sleep room there. I was recording something else that may or may not see the light of day at some point, but yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Either way, that I had the audio turned off on the game, so I had to fix that. Let's get running past this guy, and there you can see right there on the wall And I'll actually grab it. I'm going to try and get this fill my inventory done immediately because, again, these things are very common. They're not only in things on the wall either, unless they change that, because that's an escalation. I mean, you would find them on damn near every single shelf. Okay, this guy's going to come in here. We got evidence. Okay, he's not even going to... just... A little bit dangerous with the screamer being right there and messing with my vision, but don't forget to smash the like button, of course, and we'll get into the main part of the trial here. Good old Kill the Snitch, of course, the classic one and only trial available in the closed beta of the game, and unfortunately still bugged and not in escalation, which is a shame because I do quite enjoy this trial. And it is one of the few that I personally, even in solo, prefer to bring along blind. And, oh yeah, I gotta remember to get back into the poster finding mindset after Deep Burn. I probably shouldn't have gone for this, because it's gonna mess up my rhythm with this guy, but I can just hide behind the mannequins to get past him. Oh, okay. Guess he spotted me there. I don't know, that was odd. But he doesn't really want to come down here. He wants to let you push this. He usually walks into the main room and stuff. There's our last pill. So there we have fill my inventory with health pills. I'm going to just drop them now. But yeah, that one you could of course see was on like a shelf or a table or wherever I picked it up from. And now we can look to avail ourselves of better things like throwables, lockpicks, and rig rechargers. Let's open up the garage, get started with the basement section here, and see if we can get lucky with our generator spawn and all that. It's gonna be weird seeing these pills everywhere. I'm not gonna spend time opening that. Let's get in here. You can of course check for the... Okay, so generally I think if the fuel's over here, then the generator's gonna be more like towards the other side. They usually spawn on opposite sides of each other. I believe there's another fuel. So it's probably going to be in this room or even the next room along. You can of course tell that these are explosive mines due to their yellow border, which is a cool thing added in the Deep Burn update. The different types of mines have different colored borders on them. And here we have it. We're also going to be getting other specialist expot. So that's the pusher, who we didn't, of course, see during Deep Burn at all. And maybe even the Jaeger could make an appearance here. Okay, that's fine. I don't necessarily trust the blind guy to not come and try and wallop me, so I'm going to put this down. Yeah. So I might have been fine, but it would have been dubious. But yeah, pretty quick and easy there. Coil was thankfully distracted for long enough by that bottle I threw. We were able to get this done, and then we can start the push. And I've not gotten the bug before myself. Ooh. Did she go off to the right there? Or? But apparently people can push him through this gate here. But I've never even like had occasion for that to happen to me, I guess. Like I don't push it until the gate stops me. I stop pushing it before I get to that point. We have 3 bricks there, just highlighting the effect of no limited items. Pitcher being out is rather annoying, but we did get the guy all the way to the checkpoint. Okay, we could... Oh, I forgot there's not a window there. There's not much recourse for us here. What the hell? hell is that? Jesus. What? That mirror's got the brightest glare in the history of the universe. Okay. This guy's... What was that noise behind me there? Okay. Should be alright. We gotta get in and get this key, of course. No! Picture like looked like he was gonna do a turn around there. Would have been really annoying if he saw me because I touched the guy instead of the door. But here we go. We are through into the main area, and let's get our keys that we need. Spade here. So yeah, overall, for me, this is a pretty low impact weekly in terms of changing up anything. I mean, sure, if I do get damage, I will maybe go find a pill and fix myself up. But was that club that we just saw? I for some reason didn't even register what I was actually looking at. No, that was I. Okay. But yeah, like it's not something that makes the game itself more difficult. You know, not something like Deep Burn, of course, for example, most recently, that adds hazards and stuff. It's just a more of a punishing result of actually getting damaged. Okay. Got the secret room here, which I'll go ahead and open up. I'll probably, well, actually I would like to keep the rig recharger for the ending. We probably won't need the blind. At least not until we do the push at the worst. And I'll actually keep this for the push. And we'll swap. There we go. Alright. Happy with this inventory setup. Now let's get dug in to looking for these keys. We have club already. Still hear the blind guy stomping around in the basement below me here. That's kind of cool to hear, I guess. But yeah, I'm just gonna actually ski-daddle on out of that whole area. No need to go through it in the dark because the way the keys work means that there's not going to be one in there unless it's in the like interrogation rooms or something. And it's crown right here, so now there's definitely not going to be another key over on that side. And the last one we need will be over in the cafeteria or administration type area, so I'll check here first because it would be the easiest if it was right here or like in this corner or something. Some sneaky spots for this area. I'll go through the window. And we are pretty much in the clear from that guy, given the crawl space. But he might work his way around. So, best be quick. There's the key, not in the best place. See if we can actually grab this. Okay. Fortunately enough, the timing worked out that we were able to just grab it. And we're already good to get started pushing. Although I'm not sure where our friend went. There they are. We can try and do the standard thing. Okay, they're not hearing me yet for some reason. Again, it might look like the sound levels are similar, but slow pushing is much quieter, at least in terms of the range of the sound, compared to fast pushing. I'm just going to fast push a little bit. And then this is the ultimate pathway to safety here. Let's go through that door and loop around, and they will be very confused with where you've gone. Again, I think that works because of the fact that they are giving up on you pretty quickly after going through those doors, and they have an animation for that, and that saves you from them like turning around and looking for you. Now we'll have to see if they end up being in this hallway here on my left. Nope, we seem like... Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, it looks like he was too slow to react. Oh, I didn't actually get the checkpoint. But I should be able to just loop around fairly easily. Okay, the giant is there. There we go. And that's gonna be the pusher. Yes. Okay. So we are in position now to execute the finale, but it's a little bit dangerous over there right now with the pusher and everything going on. But perfect timing because our blind just came back up. So let's see if we can get this started. Blind guy still having a time down there. Oh, okay, that's good timing. We place the blind. Recharge. Use the key. Push the dude. The first blind didn't go off. Well, we might actually be okay. We got the blind in hand glitch, which I always love. Yeah, we should still be good. The smoke lasts for long enough. And there we hit. So yeah, blind honestly trivializes this finale, which, you know, you won't catch me complaining about that. I thought he would be going in through the window there. Oh, we can smash the button and get into the garage here. And then just complete our lap around to safely escape. Alright. So yeah. Of course I am quite comfortable with that trial given how much I've done it, but it's always nice to run through it once again. And we got a lot of tasks done there. Didn't hit any door traps or stamina. We got tasks done for the event. A plus 12 minutes, 50 seconds, kill the snitch, scarred, psychosurgery here. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. Nice and fast completion. And we're going to be moving on to Liquidate the Union up next, which I expect to have a bit more trouble with at the very least. Although, again, having those additional, just always being able to pretty reliably have a throwable on hand is going to be a lot, or a big help. And also being able to find those lockpicks, get those rig rechargers going for what I'm going to now be using, which will be stun, will help out a lot. And I actually do want to check the tasks before I jump in. I think we got all of the ones done here. Yep, 4 health bars, fill the inventory, and not down to 1 health. So just got to get the completion ones done, and we will be done with the, we'll get the poster, which is what you want, and that'll be nice. So yeah, I'll see you guys at Liquidate. Alright, we're here at Liquidate the Union. Let's jump right in. Of course, this trial can be quite challenging sometimes, so hopefully we do okay. And I gotta be on the lookout for those Franco traps, of course. That's why I normally have the night vision on. During this section especially, they can be fairly sneaky. Now that we're here, we gotta get in quick. I don't know where the blind guy actually was. He was more out of the way than usual, which I will not complain about. And we can get in safely to witness this oh so lovely speech here. So yeah, of course, don't forget to smash like if you didn't during Kill the Snitch. There's your chance once again. Poster number 1 as well. And yeah, I'll allow Franco to give us what we've got coming to us here.
My friend was trying to express himself. That speech was fucking beautiful.
Anyway, yeah, so Scarred being another new weekly that's been added to the the list or the rotation or however you want to call it, pushes us one further away from all the way back weekly number 12 in February of 2024. Thieves Loadout, still currently the oldest one without a repeat. Let's open this up. So yeah, I do wonder. I mean, I'm happy with them continuing to create new ones. I appreciate it, and I hope they do that as time goes on. But I'm just curious if they have specific plans, or it's just sort of what ends up happening in terms of how often they recur. And yeah, I wonder what's gonna. I'm not sure what we're gonna get tomorrow either. Poster number 2. This will be the bunny that we need. And yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to what I looked at, but I can just ping them. And we'll of course lure the giant out to make this trivial. I think that was Moon. Hello.
You alright there?
You alright there? We're gonna take a bit of a walk around the local planter here. As long as there's no, yeah, shouldn't be. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of feeling it a little bit on Kill the Snitch. Seems like the enemies are not super interested today. I'm not sure if that's me or what. Or maybe, you know, maybe I'm just feeling the effects of having normal stamina regen, which I obviously didn't have on Deep Burn. That's been helpful for sure. Heart, was that this one? Yeah. Oh crap. Get this done quickly. Hopefully it's not Pitcher. It is, but he should be too slow with his scream, so there we go. We are through the beginner radios and into the mansion section, where we must find some numbers. Okay, so it sounds like he's going the bottom way. We already have all the posters as well, so unless he's coming out this way. No. Yeah. Say hello to the dog. There you go. Okay. And yeah, so no issues with that guy. We are in now to the mansion. Watch out for Franco traps in here as well. And let's see what we're up against. We've got washroom, laundry, and lounge. So we'll zip straight downstairs to the washroom and try to go to the laundry after that. I learned kind of recently that it's best to jump out to get downstairs quicker, or to wherever you want to go. Let's see. 8. Second number 8. Dot 8. Dot dot. Good start. Shit, someone did hear that. 08 dot dot. Okay, maybe we'll be okay. I think lounge was the other one, right? Yes. 089 plus bedroom. That is not what I wanted. Fuck you, there's no way you saw me. It's like barely. That's crazy. .089 dot. That's, the bottles have not been good. 0892. There we go. Okay, hopefully we can just push the guy immediately to the first spot. Let's try it.
Oh, shit.
Okay, we're looking good. Never mind, what is this guy doing this far up? Okay, nice. And we got the secret room here. Yeah, Liquidate, always hectic, but so far so good. And we can get some secret room action, always nice. Grab the full heal, and yeah, nothing to save the stamina booster for necessarily. I wish I had one more inventory. I mean, I know I could take backpack, but I did hear a pouncer, but it didn't really register to me where she was going to be at. Okay.
Why would you do that?
It's Heart, Bunny, and Moon for our radios. Okay, she's going to open that for us. Take your time with the pusher. Okay, that's diamond, so we know that one of ours is going to be in the other house across the way. So I'll go to the basement and then go there. Actually, let me check this house first. Heart, Bunny, Moon. What is this guy doing back here? Heart, Bunny, Moon. Give this guy a second, I guess. I don't know. I've never seen him. I guess that's as far as he'll go. He won't, like, go into the yard. Gotta be in the bedroom here, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll just go down now. Unfortunate spawns and stuff. Heart, Bunny, Moon. Of course, it's on the other side. Get him to open those boards up for us. That's Spade. So the one that is ours will be in this room, I guess. That's Heart. Nice. Lucky to find the first one first. And then we need Bunny, Moon, and we know the house, or well, no, the front house, it could be either of the two. Still. I think he just went into the bedroom there. Yeah. I don't know where he went. Of course, it probably got such bad paint spots. That's Club, so it's in the other house. I would generally rather just go back across this way than... Okay. So it's in here. And probably the paint will be on the back again. No, this time we actually got it. There we go. Maybe we can get some pushing. Because I think Franco just went back there. I don't know why I did not see that guy at all.
You're not helping. I hope he kills you.
Okay, very nice to get that out of the way. And our last radio will be in this house. There it is. No need to check it, since we know for a fact that it is the one we need. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it through the screaming there, but it worked out. And we're into the slums. Very good.
What the fuck is this?
Generally the hardest part in my opinion, the neighborhood. So we're in good shape at this point. Yeah, I was definitely going to be unhappy to see Henrietta come over there. Since we're now pretty far from the mansion area, which is where you can lose her. See, I don't really want to keep pushing, but it's very bad to have him roll back far.
Fuck away from me. Please.
Keep going as best I can here. I think I was heard by multiple people there, so I will take a break. Check what this is. Moon in the back. Spade Club Moon, so that is one of ours. I love that. Fucking screamers and their stupid sprinting, bro. Damn. No radios. There was one up there, obviously, but we had to check it from the staircase. That's a heart, which we don't need.
Hold it right there. That's what they want us to do.
So Spade Club Moon, right? Yeah. I can check the stairs one of them. These screamers, man. That's a diamond. There's club. So now we just need spade. Maybe it's in there.
Why are you doing this?
Maybe we can push.
Just let go. I can put up with what
We got him all the way here, I think. We just go back up.
I see you now. You better fucking. What is
I meant to slide down the co-op jump, but this works too. Okay. So spade is upstairs in the kitchen. Club is... Where was club? Club is... Oh no, moon. We know where moon is. I don't know where spade is. It's actually not up here. I thought it would be. What other places haven't I checked? The shop, maybe? In the shop? No, that's Bunny. Honestly, did I check this one? Oh, okay. Club we know is back upstairs. Opposite side of where we're entering, but we can pretty quickly get over there. They should all be downstairs with all the noise I was making. And then moon is right underneath us, so we can easily drop down and get it.
there's no money. There's just me.
there?
Alright.
Let's get this done.
So far, so good here on Liquidate.
Why are you doing this?
Just need to set up the arena here for the ending. Make sure it's mostly devoid of traps and we have some throwables. Now, the problem is, and I don't even remember if we had this during Deep Burn, but I believe that the God Fence no longer works. Franco used to not be able to shoot through this fence, and you could use it to your advantage a lot of the time. Should have dropped my big recharger up there. I end up having to come down here more often than I would like, but yeah, like that explosive mine needs to go. For sure. Make sure this is all safe. I'll smash that door. Very important part about the finale of this trial. If you're trying to go for like flawless, obviously if you're trying to go for speed and flawless, then you gotta take your chances, do your best, but all we are really worried about is the flawless. So we can take our time to just do all this. Okay, that's the pit, or the pusher. Grab a battery here. And we've still got a few more. There's like an explosive mine in that other room to clear. And we want to collect quite a few more hearts up top. There we go. I think the pusher actually did see me there. Yeah. Oh, but he's decided it's time to go. Yeah, the pusher really doesn't stay around very long, huh? Oh yeah, you know, one thing I forgot is that explosive mines also has the effect of adding more mines in general to the trial, which I would assume has the knock-on effect of there being less of like Franco's laser traps, because I really haven't seen that many of those. Alright. Was this one? Yeah, this one's about to rotate. I'll probably bring one more full load up of hearts, and then we'll do the targets and get started. So that's head wound, which I haven't seen. Okay, it must be the one right under me, since that's the only one I didn't look at. Yes, indeed. Actually, this was in Deep Burn. Maybe it was part 1. I don't know. My strategies these days, I don't really use the God Fence, at least in solo. Or I hadn't been using it, and now it doesn't exist anymore, is what I should say, I suppose. We're getting some unlucky spawn RNG on just where we're looking. There's that. Now we just need one more, and it's over there, so I'll quickly resupply my one heart and get that one. There's a pouncer in there, so we know that. There we go. Now, of course, Franco's going to come out, and I got a big lag spike. I really hope I don't crash or get kicked. That would be very bad. Alright, that's hand. Okay, so he's immediately coming upstairs, which is bad. Looks like... Okay, it's there. No. I also have the pitcher out, which is bad. But he's going outside the factory, it looks like. We have hand right down there. I see it. Should be able to hit it. Very nice to learn this lineup of where you can hit this target from up here. Like that. There we go. He went into the cold room, so he's right down there below us. There he is. He's going into the other cold room. We have ear. Okay, so that's right under us here, which is the worst spot for it to be. We'll give Franco a sec. Generally, we need to wait till he goes into the cold room right underneath me to go for this one. Unless he decides to sniff the floor right there. Okay. It is, again, it was right across the way this time. Underneath again, though. Franco's gonna take his time, do what he wants to do. Hopefully he goes downstairs here. No. That was close. There we go. I guess he saw me right there, barely. But I was like behind the cover. Enough, I guess. Maybe I could have gotten clipped there. No, that would have been really annoying. We got chest, which is right there. Okay, well we know he's there. Quickly go do that. Nice. Not nice. Is that done? Or we need one more? No, that's done. Okay. So easy enough. I think Franco should be leaving. We have the pusher, which is annoying. I'm just gonna try and just run from him. Since I don't feel particularly like waiting. And we have rig plus recharger, so we shouldn't really have any issues with Franco here at the end. Just turn around. See, like, what is that? Totally clueless. Real lack of brain response times going on today. But there we have it. We'll give Franco another stun for the... Literally went phase straight through him, that stun did. But there we go. Back-to-back flawless there. I think we got Kill the Snitch flawless, and that also was A plus 23 minutes, 57 seconds, Liquidate the Union, Scarred, Psychosurgery. And yeah, so... Honestly, in my opinion, Explosive Minds probably makes that trial in particular easier because they're much easier to avoid than Franco's traps, or at least notice rather. So we will take that for sure. And yeah, that's gonna do it for Liquidate. We just have Chillin' with the Politician up next for the last full trial. It'd be nice to get that out of the way. I'll see you guys there. All right, we're here for the final full trial on the shopping mall with the Crest Twins. Let's see how things go here. I can see this one being quite annoying because of the buffs to the Crest Twins. They are, of course, now faster and more deadly. And so, yeah, just going to be... it's particularly the part where you're shopping for the, you know, the ticket money thing, and then also for during the finale, naturally. Are going to be some of the more difficult parts. Let's grab our second fuse. I think the pusher came out right there, yeah, to join us. One thing that can be nice is to stack up a bunch of bottles. Or like just throwables in general towards the center of the mall for the finale. Yeah, really, these parts are annoying to me because you just have to wait until they figure their shit out.
You suffering fuck!
Okay, pal, calm the hell down. Oh, always worries me that I'm gonna graze one of those in some BS fashion, but there we have it. And load these fuses up and get into the mall. Bada bing. So yeah, like I'll leave this here. I'll just drop it there and take off. Because with the limited items, or the lack of limited items, I feel fairly fine looking for more items, and having that there for the finale may prove fruitful. And I need the inventory at some point for fuses anyway. Nicely enough, we actually have 2 fuses on this ground floor. So that's helpful in speeding things up, if nothing else. Gotta keep a lookout for posters as well. I always get confused as to when, or like to where there's like hallways. Like why is there not an exit hallway right here? I don't know. Like there's like some, oh, this is an exit. Well, there you go. I guess that technically clears my confusion up. But it wasn't a hallway, it was just a door. As opposed to, you know, great big long hallway, but there we go. Fuse number 2. And the picture came out of the door that the enemy should have come out of. So did that like cancel the enemy? Oh, there they are. Shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the bathroom. Now I'm gonna try and use the trick Happy Heart showed. Can you still do this? Yes, you can. You can sneak through to avoid having to leave a fuse behind. So that saves us some time and potentially, you know, protection from the pitcher who'd just come out and had hurt us there. All right. I've never actually tried that, but I've seen a video of Happy Hearts where he did that. And yeah, pretty cool little trick. We can grab our boosters here in the secret room. This is definitely the map I'm still quite unfamiliar with secret room spawns, mostly because I kind of think it can probably just be in any random store, and I don't usually go looking for it because I don't know, kind of lazy, I guess. Let's go put these in. Did I get spotted by someone? Oh shit. Yes I did. Okay, nice. We got this so we can close the doors on them. And that's our last fuse for the door, of course, but we need one more for the big boxes. But that's, it looked like the pizzeria was open. And so we can use that. I mean, I knew they were there, kind of. I should have not really done that, I guess, but whatever. It's only got one poster. Can leave this here. And go grab the pizzeria fuse before we head to the department store. There we go. Oh, that's cool how the music like powers down. I've not really had this this room before. Just quickly hop in this. Who's yapping? Is that the twins somewhere? I don't know. I've not really had the pizzeria myself.
I'm hungry.
I know when you're hungry.
Okay, so they are unfortunately in the way. I have to give them a sec. I don't like that, but hey, poster. Fuck this, bro. Fuck the hitboxes sometimes, I swear. No way! She does not hit me there, bro. You are full of it. Whatever. Just the lightning fast reaction, I guess. So now we have a bar of permanent damage. So you can see the orange little, you know, bubbles on the health bar. That indicates that it will be permanent damage if you get down enough. Oh, that was a revive pill. I'm like looking at my health like it did not go back up. That's funny. I wasn't paying attention. There's a $10 one. So yeah, that's really annoying. I mean, the fact that she gets that off in time, but whatever. Useless box. There goes our flawless streak, I guess. And let's see. We need $40, so that's 2 10s. There's another 10. Usually you want to find 2 15s and a 10, or 2 10s and the 20. So you only have to bring 3 boxes. But we are literally only finding $10 boxes. What the hell? Okay, there's a 15. Let's either find another one of those or the 20. Working in our shift at the warehouse here. Okay, there we go. So these 2 and then one of those. Question becomes, is there a safe route?
I know we are prisoners. I know we are.
Seems like a pretty decent safe route straight to the front here. Since we have the time, we can quickly throw this on, which will be what gets us over the last few cents. Pusher coming out.
You've been running too much. My heart is racing.
Simply destroy him. How bloody his teeth.
Still try to listen to what they say a bit, because again, I haven't heard them too much ever since they increased their speech volume.
Oh, easy there, darling. You'll lose your balance.
I was born
Alright.
into equestrian class. This is a
Just use our time that we have to move some of the boxes forward. Not gonna full commit, yeah.
What we leave behind is woven. The flesh of our
Probably would have gotten spotted and hit by a vial there if I had gone straight. Because usually I think when they go that way, they don't go very far, in my experience. Can't ping quite past those plants, but I do see them. I want them to go off to my left. Seems they are doing that. I'm glad you can still look behind you while holding one of these at least. I think we should be good. Show me my confetti. And give me my ticket so I can run for my life. Nice. Alright. So despite an unfortunate hit of vial hit, we are at least done with the department store. And we are into the math. Time for math, folks. Everybody loves math. Smash the like button down below, of course, don't forget. And we can, of course, also be still looking out for more throwables. Let's see. Target is 50. We need plus 2. So, there we go. And where do we need to directly to my right, and then right above us, and then back left. It should be over here, yeah, okay. Also, I think we're still missing a bar of health. Okay. Yeah, we are. It just doesn't show because it was our 5th bar. And hey, we completed our daily task. Target pressure is 87. We need to go +5, so... There we go. And then... This is like not the right spot at all, I don't think. Or no, it is. Right above that. We have to cross back over. Should have taken the escalator, maybe. I'm not very good at navigating the mall, I will be the first to admit. But I think we need to go back behind this area. And this pusher. Yes, okay. We're at 50, so we need to go +3. Again. And then the other one was back left. It was in R. Yeah. We're gonna have to go down and then yeah, I'll drop these here, why not? Although I guess they'd be better served in here a bit. Now that I've opened it. Of course, the guy in there loves yapping. Yeah, that's some good timing. I think we need to go in here. Target is 63. We go minus, what, 25? There we go. Fountain is fixed, and now we can get started on the finale. I don't love that I have no rig rechargers, but I mean, the rig, honestly, it doesn't really buy you as much time as you really need. So, let's see if my waiting and seeing strat will do anything. I don't really find much benefit to even pumping to start. Okay, so I want this open from like that. So this is kind of where I chill. I don't need to hear Otto's yelling this time. But yeah, this is what I've been doing. It seems decent, and it's made better with bottles. They'll just go over to the left. I don't know if they do it as much to the right. Yeah. Problem is, like, see, the thing just came up, so they're already out by the time that happens, basically. And you want the door opened inward, so you don't have to stand in the light to see them. We can chill right here. And it's kind of similar to how I approach Pleasure the Prosecutor, to be honest. There's a certain place you want them to go, and you just wait until they do that. The only problem is it's a bit more ambiguous here, at least at the current moment for me, as to when they are going to be coming back from being over there. So, yeah, I'm kind of just waiting. Obviously, not the most time-efficient strat. Especially when they do whatever they're doing right now. Because, I mean, what they're probably doing is they can also do this on the other side. Which is the problem. Because then you're kind of just like, how do I know? And now, of course, and now they're coming over here, and then someone's coming out to ruin it. Yeah, so they're there. Bush was about to come into the bathroom or some stupid nonsense. Looks like they're not going to go as far as they can go. They are going over there. The pumps here. I didn't know, I don't know if they're coming back, but I assumed they would be at least soon. Don't want to get a vial to the back of the head. No way they saw me.
Join the herd, or you're trying to stop.
I don't want them to go that way. Dude! The fucking eyes in the back of the head shit. Like, I barely even peeked. It's not good. And the picture's obviously horrible to have out during this because he can just Molotov you from across the map. But I mean, we got like a quarter of it done-ish. In past attempts, they've certainly seemed to go to where I'm wanting more than they have so far. Maybe now they will? No. Maybe I'm basing this off of something they barely ever do, which is not what I want. Man, it's like a fraction of a step too far up, and I'm in the light. And they spawn
You're
me.
ignorant and not wicked. You can earn our forgiveness.
And they do some exact same pathing. I think they were on to me there. I'm not certain though. It's hard to tell sometimes. Jump? Okay, not sure where they're at now. Again, we got a quarter done there-ish. Like, where are they now? Did they immediately go back over there? Like, maybe we would be better. The problem is, like, this is the best place for, like, where it's dark. Because, like, I could technically, like, peek on them going that way from, like, here. But it's not dark. Yeah, it seems like that's where they were. They saw me again, of course. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing here still. That's fucked. I don't know, I mean... That's Henrietta, of course. Great. I mean, what am I supposed to do with fucking Henrietta on me? There's not a lot. I don't know. I still suck at this finale, I guess. But, I mean, it's also brightly lit, and then if you're even in their visible range for even the fraction of a second, they spot you and come looking, so that doesn't help. Maybe you're better served, to be honest, it might be better off staying in these, like in this shop area, the beginning. I don't know, still working things out. But yeah, I mean, in this sort of scenario with Henrietta coming out, it's just like an annoyance. Because what can I do other than just wait out this 3 minutes? I mean, I could try and work on the objective, like... She might even go away by the time she gets back to me if I head back to the objective now, so... I mean, we'll see. But yeah, like, chilling here somehow? I don't know. That is, by the way, not what I was trying to throw. I mean, every fucking bottle I throw is griefed by the hitboxes. Well, not every one. Like, sometimes I fuck up the throw, obviously, but a lot of the time, at least in my opinion, there's some crazy hitbox. But I don't know. Haven't seen the twins this entire time, and Henrietta's unfortunately still coming for me, it seems. So I just have to continue waiting. Should be fairly... Yeah, there she's leaving. Where are they? Random sound effect over there just went off. I mean, so it seems like they definitely go off to the right more often, so figuring out a way to observe that happening would be much better. Though I swear they did this several times the last time I did this trial. I mean, are they just... Where are they? Are they bugged? I don't know. Dude, what? Okay, I have no idea what happened. I don't know if they were bugged somewhere or what, but they were not coming out. And then I did the whole thing without seeing them, so that was very strange. That's them right there, but I do have stun, so make sure to throw it early because she'll hit me with the vial anyway. But yeah. Wonderful game. Lovely. Just my cursor is directly on him. brick goes straight through him. A plus 26 minutes 40 seconds, chilling with the politician's scarred psychosurgery. So yeah, not the best trial. Oh, I only received. Okay, I guess the puke doesn't count as damage in that case. I don't know. Not the prettiest trial, both to play and to watch and to experience. Buggy, not clean. Whatever. We got it done. A plus. I'm gonna head to the first of 6 MKs. Alright, we're here for the first MK challenge, which is going to be Teach the Police Officer. Let's see if we can get a 2-minute speed run with perfect poster RNG, but also key RNG. A personal favorite MK of mine, this one, of course, given the expansions it makes to the police station map with this upper floor. I find it most enjoyable. And yeah, looking forward to doing it here. So we've got key number 1 with spade, and then we've got I and star. Okay. Let's see how we do. I mean, we did get a poster right off the bat, which is always good, but was there one here? Don't know, but star is here, so that's potential. I don't know why the shutter did not make a sound. 2 posters. Or at least I didn't hear it. I don't know what the hell happened there. Okay, no good there. We need one of ours to be like up here. And it is crown, which we don't have. That could have been it. That could have been the speedrun dream, but no luck. Obviously the reel would have also had to have been in there. They would have had to have found the last poster. It's, you know, there's quite a lot of things that need to come together for it to work out, but we have diamonds, so we can open this one. And Bupkis heads means no luck. That could have been the location of the reel, but we have been shafted. Let's head down into the basement and check it out. That door being a door means that this big room is not used. And let's check in here. We have moon, so I can open this. And we also have Buffy's heads for that. Dude, what is with doors these days? Like, it doesn't let me close them a lot of the time. I don't know. I'm climbing up here to get into admin. Like, there's just not even the prompt doesn't even come up for me to click to close it. I just can't do anything. So yeah, it's either going to be crown or club, which was downstairs. So we want to be optimistic or pessimistic. We'll go with optimistic today and see if we regret it. We're going to just head upstairs and check that one immediately. Hopefully we can get a poster here in the stairwell. Looks like not. But I'd rather head this way and then go back this way to maybe see a poster on the way to crown door. Like over here somewhere. Maybe in this stairway. Like the stairwells tend to have posters, I find, so there we go. There's our poster. Now let's see if our decision to look on the bright side is paying off or not. It is. Hey, I will take it. I was honestly fully expecting to have to trek down into the basement to get the reel, but thankfully we have it right here, and it's one of the shortest runs back to the room. And just like that, we're on our way out. Didn't even see Coil at all, which is kind of rare for this trial, to be honest, and I can use that for stamina because Coil doesn't really make it out here at any time. Of course, we have to give this grunt the actual business since he's just the worst. Yeah, take a hike, pal. And yeah, just like that. Nice and smooth, nice and easy. And see, this type of trial especially is what I'm happy to have these longer videos for, because like this used to have been a whole video, just this one trial, and that was 8+ in 4 minutes 10 seconds on Teach Police Officer Scarred Psychosurgery here. And that's just, those just felt annoying to make and make a thumbnail for when they're just like a 5-minute video. So happy to be doing this format now, and we've got 5 more to go. See you for the next one. Okay, we're here now on Punish the Miscreants for MK challenge number 2, trial number 5 overall for the weekly. And yeah, this is not my favorite MK challenge personally, just because you got to do a lot of schlepping around of the yapping children, and it's not the most exciting stuff in the world, but shouldn't be too difficult at least, especially with liberal and generous brick usage to secure that poster. And we're already at 2 out of 3 of those. And we'll head upstairs immediately to get started with the first one. And the good thing to know about this one is that the button is always on the far side here somewhere, so you have no reason to look in the rooms, you know, between the 2 sides. The fact that he actually turned there and could have hit me is crazy to me. This is a good spot to throw the brick, and that being blocked is annoying, but at the end of the day, potentially beneficial, because we can run further before having to stop and grab the child, and can then get away without him catching up to us. And we got our 3rd poster, so that is very nice. All we have to worry about now is getting the remaining 3 children from out in the fun park area. So let's head out there. Let's see, I will take an adrenaline, not the worst thing in the world to be picking up when you're carrying these things around. And that's the child in there. So I do like to open these sometimes, kind of depends. And that is not good. So Screamer, of course, sabotaged me. I couldn't hear the beeping, and I didn't, you know, take the time to be careful, and got blown up by an explosive mine. I honestly wasn't sure. I thought maybe explosive mines would be a one-shot because of the bleeding, but it's actually not. And yeah, one thing, if you might not know that those things can have pills in, which is kind of interesting. And I'm going to try and get my health back up to full here. But yeah, like I said, there's pills kind of everywhere, so if you're someone who gets hit a lot, I don't think this would be like a massively... It would obviously be more difficult than usual, but I wouldn't expect it to be a super difficult weekly for the average player. I'm going to try and slow... Okay, he saw me. Okay, there it is. I wasn't sure where the thing was this time. Hopefully this is open, or not locked, so I can now lock it and use that time to grab the child. Of course, as this guy mentioned, bitches are everywhere. Is this open? Okay. It's passable at least. And we can go this way instead of the barred door just to get out of his line of sight. So yeah, step on the explosive mine is not good for our grade. I will smash this open just to have it be done for later when I need to come back. But I think if we don't make any more mistakes, we should still be okay. Open this. So I guess maybe... Oh, that would have been annoying. Maybe that's a good reason to not smash through the co-op door, is you'll get... Or you'll trigger a screamer and then have the potential to erroneously step on a mine, but whatever. We got that one there. I kind of forgot I had this adrenaline, so I'll try and remember to use it for a different one. Although adrenaline can have a similar effect to screamers, at least when it comes to mines. The auditory distortion you get can make it difficult to hear things. Timed that, I guess, correctly. I don't know if maybe if I did it right after I threw the bottle, if he wouldn't have reacted at all. I don't really know 100% how that would have worked. But hey, we got our child from here. We hit the button on the other one, and the child spoke and made a noise for this guy to hear. Yeah, I bet.
You deserve it.
Get out of here, dickhead.
No.
adrenaline up and take off running here. And this should be us free and clear with this one. And then there's just that last one, which is honestly in a pretty decent spot as far as getting it back here. So there's that one. Grab ourselves a bottle. Again, I don't really know if what I'm doing in that situation is correct or helping. Okay, I think the guy was sandbagging the pusher, because the pusher is usually really fast, and he was not catching up. So I will take it. And that's our last child, obviously, so we're just gonna make a sprint for the ending. First we got the giant. Wait, where's the giant? Smash the like button, don't forget. Of course, forgot to say that on one of the child buttons. And let's make sure to point farm here. And gooseberry. So we can hopefully still get the A+. Because I think you get 2 demerits for stepping on a mine, right? I don't know. I've never really looked too deeply into how the scoring works for grades, but yeah. A+, 6 minutes, 30 seconds, punishments, grades, scars, psycho surgery. I'll take it. Not too bad in the time, to be honest. I was kind of trying to go quickly there. And we're about to hit 80k stamps as well, which is cool. So I'll see you guys for the next MK. Alright, we are here for Get Out the Vote, which arguably, I don't know, could be even more difficult than any of the main trials, depending on, I don't know, kind of the house RNG that you get, but also just, it's just a really difficult trial in general because of how long you have to be exposed pushing the guy in the neighborhood. Make it really difficult to not get shot by Franco and whatnot, but we'll do our best here. And I saw that crackhead. Gotta be careful of him. Yeah, no issues through the beginning at least, and we can get out to this to our good friend here. Of course, the voting grunt, always someone to cause problems. Now, something I've struggled with in the past on this trial is Franco being right outside the gate. Grab this. Okay, I actually found that this door over here opens like pretty quick, or like pretty early as far as how far you have to push the guy. So you can avoid Franco there if he's even there, which he is right now. Like that might be, yeah, so that was enough to open those gates. That means that the door on the right is open. If I need to go there, but Franco did back up, or did move on a bit. I would like to get him to the first checkpoint. If I can. There we go. Very good. And this is one of our houses for chores. I guess I'll just start it. I don't know. Probably risky.
Too much to do around the house.
But might as well. Okay, third number's 8. 98. Dot 98 dot 498. 4986. Quick. Get those lights turned off. And we are more safe than we were. So assholes in the way. Don't be stingy with the bottles. successfully pushed her out. And now we just wait for the ticket. Okay, we got him pushed to the next checkpoint at least. If not the ticket spot, but that's okay. Dot one dot dots. Dot one dot zero. One thing you gotta watch out for on this trial is this like huge patch, like this area, like a lot of stuff around that area is considered in the light even though it's completely pitch darkness, so that can be a huge pain in the ass and get you killed, or at the very least you're damaged. 6.90 6190. Alright. Our second set of chores done. But the guy is not yet at this spot. He's close.
Babies to shake, hands to kiss.
There we go. Get them talking. And let's grab the ticket.
It's not who casts the votes, it's who counts them.
Fucking. What did I even hit with my stun there, bro? God damn it.
I think I can get it up. Come out. I'll show you.
Alright. We got him to the spot. Now we just need to wait for the heat to die down and we can do the chores. The worst is over, technically, but never doubt the ability of Franco to BS you. I don't even know if that was my bad on the stun throw. It possibly was. I didn't even really register what happened. Kind of out of it a bit. Oh good, Jaeger. Perfect. Just what we need right now. From there as well. First number is 5. Smash that. Franco's nearby. That's incredibly annoying. Where's the number in here? Okay, 5.3, 563, 5639.
Right now. Too much to do around the house. There's nothing I could say that would change my mind.
You sound so foolish.
I saw Franco peeking out right there from this room, so I assume he would have shot me.
Who the fuck is that?
Did it not make it there, or did it? I don't think it is. Maybe it is, though. I'm not sure. Okay, it was. He just took a shot at the ticket printing because the enemies do hear the ticket printing for some reason. That is a sound that alerts them. So yeah, so Franco saw me right there because I was technically in the light according to the game. Even though it's just like a bug, like that area is completely dark. I did not want this. I thought that would be a bottle, maybe.
Suck it, you motherfucker! The pacifier. Break your ass. Fucking balls.
Okay. You can walk him all the way in now. And we should hopefully be in the clear. I do have my stun back for the ending here. So despite things being a bit hectic, we are hopefully going to be... And I think we're flawless so far, so that is good. Okay, let's stick the votes in. And there we go. Take the right-hand path to get out the window quickly. And straight to the barred door. And there we have it. Smash the like button, of course, down below. And this giant is one of the slowest reaction times in the world. Even with the fastest reaction times, I don't think he would have proved much of an issue for us, given the stun. But hey. So despite the potential for high difficulty, we managed to do that without issue, and that completes the tasks for me, meaning I've secured the poster. A plus 10 minutes, 13 seconds to get out the vote, Scarred Psychosurgery. And we've just passed 80k stamps, which is cool. So yeah, there's now going to be 3 more MKs to go, so I'll see you for the next one. Okay, we are here for the next one, which is Traffic the Product. One of the MKs that was introduced with Deep Burn, so not something I have the utmost experience with, although it will be quite a bit nicer to do with full access to my stamina. We have the garage, the pub, and the motel. So yeah, just remember that. I assume maybe there's a poster in here somewhere, yeah. Given that there's usually one on Spread the Disease, I figured it would also be on this trial. There's just bottles everywhere. But yeah, here we have our delivery. Yeah, it sounds good, man. Okay. I'm just gonna take this. Thanks for the cash. Alright. There we go. I don't really know what you do here at the start. It's a little bit awkward, isn't it? Well, I guess this giant just like fucks off, so you can kind of push. Who's coming out where right now? I'm ditching. There's so many doors going off. Yeah, Franco comes out over there, huh? You know, probably not the smart use of my stun, but I just want to get this thing frickin' pushed. And the good thing is we don't have the snack bar. You see, unlike on Spread the Disease, you actually don't really want the snack bar on this one. This is about good enough for where we want to push. Now see... Push her. Okay.
Don't be afraid.
Don't actually know where he ended up. Is he in here? No, he must have been below me there. I guess. I'm a little bit confused myself. Okay, he just left, so we're good now for sure. drop these off.
You're my only friend.
Great, yeah, we're good friends. Yes, okay. But yeah, not having the snack bar as one of the things means obviously it doesn't have the no heavy objects doors, and you can use it to easily bring the money down. Of course, we're not going to be pushing the cart all the way there if you can avoid it, since that takes way too long. Shit.
What is that? You want to suck on my pacifier?
We can just leave that there. I know we had the garage. Oh wait, we had... Oh no, we had the Irish pub in the garage. Yeah. Irish pub is actually right here. So we can do that first. Second poster. Of course we get Henrietta immediately again, which is annoying. Do this quick. Since I used my stun at the very start. Okay. Where is the drugs spot here? Is it in the freezer? I guess. Obviously, again, I haven't done this trial quite as much to know where exactly each spot is. I do know that the snack bars one is like up in the garage behind it there, which is like probably the worst spot. So not only does it grief your route for the money, it's also just a bad one in terms of where you have to bring stuff. Oh! Wow, he missed. Thank God. Tried to cross map me, he did. But yeah, this is just a nice central location, as you can see. We wrap all the way right back around and we can grab the next packet.
I let somebody call me Valentino, little baby dick.
And bring this to the garage. Okay, well, since Franco's there, it's just a nice trial to kind of do multiple objectives at once to give you multiple things to do, you know, in case there's a commotion at a certain location. You can go off and do work on the other area. So that's kind of what we're doing here. We've got our next briefcase of cash. I'm gonna take that to the snack bar. I think that Henrietta is gone at this point. Franco's still sniffing around here. Oh no, she's not gone just yet. Where is she though? I don't know. Oh, right there. Okay. We can bring our second briefcase. Go. I mean, she's got to be leaving soon, I believe. Oh. Maybe she'll leave through that door? Yeah, okay. Now we can finally bring this over to the garage window, which is right here. Franco's actually in there, so I'll take that as a cue to go back up and grab the last I guess the last thing from the cart at least, although we still need to get the other briefcase from the garage. Yeah, I mean, I like this trial quite a bit. It's pretty fun. Definitely, in my opinion, or I guess, obviously, my preference is my opinion. My preferred of the two from the update. Although Disrupt the Neighborhood is quite difficult, this one I find just to be more fun. What with it being in like the new objective and stuff, and it's a bit more, or it's a bit interesting to have the choice of what to do with the cart or not. I'm surprised this one isn't positioned upstairs in the garage, to be honest. Yeah, we're great friends, yeah. Just because it's like, this is literally right next to the window, so nice and simple. And we do actually still need one more poster. So I think I'll just leave this here, and I'm gonna go look out in the front of the pub here for the last poster. Since I believe you can maybe run back. Okay, poster right here. You can maybe run back to the start before things go too south there.
I'm gonna make you kiss that.
Oh my god. Well, we better try it now, given we just did that. There we go. So we go through here and up and through the motel. I think. I don't know though if it's safe. It's not gonna be safe. Okay, that bottle was high value. Okay, good. She did the long swing. I might get shot by Franco. Yeah. That's a shame. He still came directly here despite the bottle distraction. He got over that pretty quick. Should still be okay though. Yeah, A+, 9 minutes, 1 second traffic. The product scarred psychosurgery. Very sad to lose the flawless right at the end, but it happens sometimes. But yeah, that's that one done. We've got 2 more left. I know one of them's Fumigate. I don't know what the other one is, but I'll see you for the next one. Okay, so it turns out the other of the 2 is going to be destroy the evidence here on the courthouse. Unfortunately, another one of the MKs that I'm not the biggest fan of. I just don't really like the acid bucket mechanic, nor do I like the rotating gates mechanic. So, the trial with those 2 being the central theme is not going to be one I like too much, but we'll try to get it done quickly and painlessly here as we begin with the tutorial bucket as usual, and hopefully we can find ourselves the posters without too much trouble. We got a pouncer in that locker. Plenty of locked toolboxes should I wish to get some rig rechargers. Keep an eye out for lockpicks. Hello. Okay, we'll use that to go open this. This trial similarly is nice to have multiple objectives moving at once, especially with the gates being being potentially griefing, you know? Being potentially grief, I don't know, I'm failing to speak properly here, but we've got this guy and picture as well. So hopefully we can just get this moving. See what gate configuration we're up against here. Okay, we do have that open. So this is a pretty good spot to be in because we can, even when this switches, it's going to go to the center one being open. As long as it doesn't switch on me while I'm in this spot. Actually, no, that would be fine too. Alright, that one's in. And we've got a poster as well, so we're up to 2 and 3 there. Okay. Careful for the picture. Always, of course, a bit worrisome that he could spot you in the dark. But yeah, so far, not too much drama. We still have this gate open. Alright, we're gonna go for it. It's probably gonna change soon. But we'll leave that and honestly head to the library side, because this should open, I believe. So yeah, that front one will open and then we can leave through that with the acid, so I'll count on that being the case when we get the acid, although I don't even getting into the library can often be a pain in the ass. We maybe should have just tried to go through the courtroom. Because I think that far gate is open in this case of gates. Yeah, I've for some reason just assumed there would be a poster back here, which is most of the reason why I went that way. Love this. Cool. Okay, since he's slow closing that door, I'll just smash this and lock this up. And we can go through this way. And he is quicker than I expected on that draw. I think we're okay. This, again, should be open when I round this corner. Yes. And then the middle big gate will be open and we'll be fully into the courtroom with all of the acid. So, pretty painless. It's nice to know the rotation of the gates and then certain gate, like, which rotation has certain gates open, like that one right there that I knew was obviously helpful. And saves you a lot of time because those things can really grief you. And if you're on the opposite side of the open gate, then you're either going to have to go for an extremely long trek, which oftentimes you might not even make it in time before it switches again, or you're just going to have to sit there and wait out the 2 full minutes, which is how long it takes for the thing to switch. The gates switch every 2 minutes. Speaking of which, hopefully we can get this done before they switch again, because we can just zip straight out the main big one. Of course, Coil is going to try and prevent that.
We are in a war of drug use and treason. I got a rope of lightning.
I don't know if this will work out. Oh, it's already switching, so that sucks. Means we're gonna have to go out the library side, which is not ideal, but whatever. We've got all 3 buckets in, and we can head this way. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can just go cross now from here. You go here, and then straight across to this one, which is always open. In this case, it's definitely nice to know the fastest route to the exit. In terms of which courtroom gates are open. That can be very beneficial. Not sure what Coil was doing right there, to be frank, but should give us more than enough time to safely smash the like button and get out of here. So, pretty smooth for the most part. Yeah, didn't really have any issues. Everything went as planned. I was worried there for a second that the brick was going to phase through him again like it did on Shopping Mall, but we were all good. So yeah, definitely take it. We got good luck at the beginning with the state of the gates that allowed us to get it done pretty quickly. So that's 8 + 6 minutes, 28 seconds, destroy the evidence, scarred, psychosurgery. 1 last trial left to go, and that's going to be Fumigate. So I'll see you guys for that. Okay, we are here now for Fumigate, the final trial of this weekly. And as is, I guess, tradition at this point, or at least how I want to continue doing it, is I'll give my thoughts on it at the end here in this final trial. And, well, this one I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. I think it was probably more interesting for casual players who, will have to interact more with the pills and, just the general whole point of it being the permanent damage. Also, by the way, check this. If it goes to the right, that means there's a valve in this room, so that helps you out. But yeah, what I was saying, she has to go around, right? Yeah. I think I can finish this. Oh no, I cannot finish this. But I will do most of it. But yeah, like, playing for the flawless, I'm not really going to be taking damage, and as such, I'm not going to be needing to use the pills, and that's kind of the entire point of this weekly. Although one thing I will say that I do like about this one is that they did add some more interesting variators on top of the weekly and psychosurgery. So we have the explosive mines and the bleeding, as opposed to just like, you know, like a lot of the time, at least in the past, they would have just done you know, like limited items, unreliable door. I mean, they still have unreliable doors. They seem to like that a lot for the psychosurgery difficulty, but you know what I'm saying. Like they for a while had the same variators they would just reuse every time for psychosurgery, alongside like whatever the events specific variators were. And so it's nice to see that switched up a little bit as well. Tasks this time around I thought were a little bit uninspiring. Although I'm still happy to see tasks not just being the boring, you know, complete and get A+ only. This time around I would say the fact that there wasn't really a like, I think there should be one task that's like at least kind of difficult, especially because you don't need to complete all the tasks to get the poster. Like obviously I'm not going to be completing the consume health pills task, but like this one that was dropping down to 1 health, I think should have been one that was without dropping down or without losing any health permanently. I think would have been cool to have at least a semi more challenging task. I think that's something that would be nice in the future, is to have at least one that's like, you know, actually kind of like, oh, that'll be pretty tough maybe. Right, well, yeah, this is going to be a little bit awkward. Okay, I kind of just YOLO sent it. I wasn't sure how long Mama was going to take to get there, but I mean, I'm surprised she took that long. I will say that for sure. Okay, that timing worked out incredibly well for me, and that's, of course, only half the trial done. Oftentimes, I'm used to that being the end because I've played with other people in escalation a lot, and there's others doing the red side, but I must now go over there and do that myself as well. And we only have the one poster so far, which I only just realized as I picked that one up, so gonna need to be on the lookout for 2 more of those. Seems we didn't get one in this room. Again, the red side I am definitely less familiar with as far as where things are gonna be. Shouldn't there be one like in the pump room then, if there wasn't one in the first 2? Yes, I guess, okay. Of course, this one also does follow the same convention of there being one of them outside. Okay, we were able to do the whole thing. I'm not sure who was coming for me, but they were too slow. No posters, there's one, nice. Let's smash this, might as well. And there could be a valve in here too. Seems maybe not. Let's check the side offices then. Foreman's office. It's nice to get a valve in here because it's usually far away from anybody who will hear it. But I believe we got one in here instead, which does not have that benefit. Although we do have a good shoulder, over-the-shoulder view of the access points at least, which helps. Oh, he took a weird pathing there. Yeah, we can go outside, because he's going to be in and around that area for a while. So, looks like we have to... Oh, nice. We got our last poster. We are going to have to go up into the... Oh, wow. 2 posters. Up into the supervisor's office here for this. We'll give that guy a nice place to go walk away to. Especially if it were like here in maintenance. That would be necessary for him to not come for us, but it is all the way up here. I don't think the Berserker would be coming up here. There we go. Oh, this guy, really? interesting. I don't think he would jump down this. That's Henrietta. Which is actually quite annoying. Hopefully we can just do this really quick and be done. Because then we can just leave and hit the button and she'll be gone. Seems like that should be possible. There we go. But yeah, so overall thoughts, I would say good weekly overall. I like the idea of it. And again, I think the biggest plus I would give to this one is that you can smash the like button down below, of course, is that it had these additional, more interesting variators as opposed to just limited items. That like people that, especially that only play weeklies, or don't play escalation, might not have seen really. So I think that is a definite asset for the way they made it. But yeah, thankfully Gooseberry. Okay, well somehow she heard me take my one step, but it doesn't really matter because we have stun available. I'm just gonna hop in this locker to make sure we don't take damage. It's close, but you shouldn't if you run straight to the button and hit it. But whatever, we're good. And there we have it. So thankfully we actually didn't have to restart any trials during this one. Although we did not get perfectly flawless all the way to the end. That's 8 + 7 is 32 seconds. Fumigate the Factory, Scarred, Psychosurgery. And yeah, overall I think a cool addition to the weekly rotation. And nice to showcase the new variator that was added with Deep Burn, that permanent damage variator. I like that they are continuing to add new variators that aren't all only related to events as well. I think that's a good thing. Even if they add them early and then do a weekly based on them, I think that's perfectly fine. It's just nice to see the game continuing to grow in that way and adding to the variety that you'll see in escalation as well. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I will, of course, cover the next weekly, whatever that ends up being, and then any news we get about the upcoming game mode or whatever else is coming in the October update, I'll be sure to include as well. We got our poster done, and that is the end of Scarred. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of this weekly, and what are you hoping to see in the upcoming update? See you guys next time. Peace out.